Okay, yeah, you read the title. So, something to bring up was my anime addiction during college. When I was taking action in college when I had free time instead of like doing stuff that'll help me with my future. Now, life is hitting me hard now, post college, post grad school. So, yeah, like I said, watching anime was one of the biggest thing I did in college in my free time. I really should have. I'm not gonna say study more because grades don't even matter when you're in college, higher education. They only matter in high school just to get in a good college, but really just get into a public college. But if you want to go private, then go ahead. But the most important thing was applying for internships almost every summer. And that's something I did not do because I'd rather enjoy my summer and watch anime. And I watch anime during school too because of the free time. I should have been doing so many internship experience from corporate companies to design corporate companies, many experience I could have done to get the experience on my resume under my belt. But during in college, always wanted to be like a YouTuber and a musician, so I was just more focused on that. And yeah, right now I'm unemployed, but I did get a job, but it was like a dead end job after like my bachelor's, and then I decided to do grad school because I thought grad school would help you get a better job. And since like everyone was telling me to do grad school, so I just did it. And I finished grad school and yeah, still worked at a dead end job. Nobody cares about me finishing my master's. I'm seeing people right now that are much younger than me have a good job or about to get into a good job in the city. Meanwhile, I used to work at a dead end job, and that experience is not enough for me to get accepted by other companies. The reason why people do internship is because if you have a big company, corporate, or whatever in your resume, then you're set. So yeah, I don't have that, and I'm getting judged nonstop. Actually, I'm telling nobody that I'm unemployed, but slowly I have to start telling people, even though I'm not gonna like it. And it's so weird how people that used to know as a kid in high school, and then when we all come back together to reunite, I just can't help but compare myself and hate myself even more. But that's because of my Asian culture that I was brought up by. So what can I do? So let me tell you the stereotypes. So first, like the stereotype of an anime is always a hit or miss. If you watch anime, it can be a big ick for people, for especially pretty girls that you're trying to attract. And also it's like hard to make friends as an adult as you get older. You'll see why. Because job is literally their life. And when catching up with people you used to know, all you can really talk about is the news, the politics, sports, and I don't watch any of that. And I can't carry a conversation longer because all I can talk about is anime or specific things about past memories that we had. And that's why I like saying you like anime. It's not a very common thing, despite it being more popular now. As for the second and third was really distracted and puts you in a bubble, these go hand in hand. So like, yeah, I have to know about like news, how to talk like an adult because I'm just trying to communicate with people, have some things in common. So I learn even though I don't like sports or news. I like playing sports, but watching it, I really don't care. So that's why anime is like a big distraction because since I like it, I feel like I'm not gonna get away from this distraction. The type of animes that I liked was romance. So anything with romance, I'll watch. I'm randomly watching Love Island, which is something my past self would be disappointed in because I thought reality TV shows weren't my thing, but here I am. Plus, the hype is real. Puts you in a bubble, basically what I said before. If yeah, you watch anime, nothing much you could talk about with your peers. I'm sure, since anime is popular, I'm sure there's a lot of people. If you have friends that watch anime, then boom, more powers to you. But I just cannot like distract myself with like anime all the time when there's other things to know about at least. Just to keep a conversation going. This is about making friends. All right, missed opportunities, girls. In social situation, unless if you have the balls, no one's gonna bring up anime. Honestly, you might as well bring it up. It's a hit or miss. If she's not with it and she doesn't like anime, then oh well. I don't mind if my girl doesn't watch anime. I just want her to be not disrespectful towards it, for sure. But like I said, it's really a hit or miss with anime. But most of the times it's more of a miss shot, more of a ick to people. For guys. For girls watching anime, all power to them. And they honestly have it easier. So yeah, some girls that watch anime will love you even more. Or some of them that you have a good friendship with, they'll never talk to you or they'll always see you as a friend. And friend, these could also be good things because anime is popular and yeah, you have more things to talk about, which is anime, but this is rare. And with adults being It's more lonelier as an adult because all your friends are busy having families. Like getting used to like small talk, talking about work, company, even though I'm not good at that. I could have made more connections and friends, you could say, if I wasn't like what I am now. And I'm not saying I'm an anime addict, but these are my past habits that I did. And when I'm trying to get into sports, politics, or any news about anything, it's just more harder for me to care. It's more harder to fit in social groups. This is Indy Navrat. There's this big hit movie that happened recently called Obsession. Great movie, very scary. Anime is getting popular, and she likes anime. But like I said, finding a pretty girl that likes anime is like finding a needle in a haystack. I mean, based from my experience, people that watch anime, they don't look like this. Back when I was talking with a pretty girl, this was like a one vivid memory. I told her, you watch anime? Trying to get to know her, and she was like, no, I feel like the people who watch anime are trying to escape from life, which is weird. But she has a point. She had a great point, and I never saw her again. But it's not like I was friends with her. It's just I met her at a party event, and that's like one of a conversation I remember for the rest of my life. Now, there's many animes, like this one right here is Solo Leveling. Dude is a aura farmer. There's many others like Classroom of the Elite, Bleach. You probably not know this anime. It's called Masame no Revenge. And I haven't watched this. I skimmed it, but I like the idea. But it was kind of trash, so I skimmed it. This guy was fat, and now he's jacked. And yeah, now he has a harem. What else? Naruto was not muscular. Honestly, I think Naruto's the only average-looking body. Attack on Titan. Like, I mean, come on. Most male protagonists work on themselves and have this drive. So why shouldn't we get it from them or get inspired from them? Of course, we're not going to get a harem, have multiple girls fight for us. Oh, that would be the dream, wouldn't it, guys? But I think from all these male protagonists that I got inspired from, fitness should be something we should put a time to outside of like responsibilities like school, work. If you got kids, taking care of kids, whatever. So if you watch the show Solo Leveling, basically he was a weak guy, but then all of a sudden he got gifted by the gaming gods. He has a lot of responsibilities, but one of his responsibilities is working out. But with that working out, working on his character, leveling up himself, it really shined through in other aspects of his life. But like, yeah, physical fitness is everything, getting stronger. He had a lot of things to do. He had to save his sister, get money. But yeah, once this guy was just working on himself, you could just see when this guy, a loser before, leveled up now, like this photo, you could just see like the difference in his life. And like I said, don't expect like 10 girls on your doorstep, but you'll get some confidence. I'm sure like a lot of weebs, or most weebs, just would rather watch other people's confidence, other male protagonists, or any romance shows. Okay, you get the point. Just work out, fatty. And that confidence will help you find your princess or Mikasa Ackerman, or have enough energy to work on another project, because health is everything. All right, last one. Bonus online internet stuff. Yeah, dating apps. A nice, decent physique. Yeah, you'll for sure get more matches from girls. I've never used a dating app, but this is literally like the halo effect. Honestly, at this point on your dating profile, you could just say you're an anime fan, and hopefully you get anime girls who also go to the gym, match with you more, and boom, it's a win-win in life. And that shitty stereotype of an anime fan won't even matter anymore. Who cares? You're in shape. So yeah, God bless. Hopefully you find her. Now, second bullet, creating content about anything. Now, we live in this internet age. Everyone's a streamer, everyone's a YouTuber, everyone's a creator, yeah. A decent body, physique, you could literally record yourself doing completely something else. Like, you don't have to be an expert at anything. You could just document your life, you going to work or school, anything. And for sure, if they see you at the gym, they see your progress on your body, they will tune in. And not just lifestyle, you probably have more other hobbies. So yeah, you go to the gym and your other hobby is ornithologist, bird watching, cooking, painting, anime, just having that physique, a nice body on top of that, more respect from people. People will take your advice more seriously, and people will respect you as a person and will like you more. And that's all because, yeah, you got a body. But without that, I'm not forcing you to go to the gym, which this whole video is about. The gym is not for everybody. Let's say an anime YouTuber was fat, but this anime YouTuber knows his stuff and is happy. All good. cool. But let's say if another anime YouTuber he kind of knows his stuff, but not as much as the first person, and he's in good shape. Even if you're ugly, but you're in good shape, I don't think you'll be that ugly anymore. Just a nice body on a girl, nice body on a guy. It's just an attraction and inspiration to all of us. So yeah, made a PowerPoint slide of this video. This is kind of poorly scripted, but I just wanted to make it for fun. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. My most important thing is just, yeah, live life. Be happy whatever you do. And if you started working out, great. If you don't, but you're still cool with what you do, great. It's just another random video from a random YouTuber. Alright guys, peace out. Thanks for watching.